In life, we often encounter moments filled with challenges that make us question whether we are strong enough to overcome them. However, these difficulties are essential for our growth. Today, Jenny Fifi Channel will share a profound story about two saplings to illuminate this important life lesson. One summer, a young boy visited his grandfather during vacation. While playing together, the boy asked,
"Grandpa, how can I become successful?"
Instead of answering right away, the grandfather took the boy to a nearby nursery. There, he bought two saplings. When they returned home, the grandfather planted one sapling in a large pot indoors, shielding it from sun and rain, while the other was planted outside in the yard, exposed to all weather conditions. The boy was curious but remained silent, observing. 4 years later, the boy visited his grandfather again. The grandfather took him to see the two plants. The indoor plant was still alive, but it had grown very little, with a weak and fragile stem. In contrast, the outdoor plant had grown tall, with a sturdy trunk and deep roots, providing shade across the yard. The boy was puzzled and asked,
"Why did the outdoor plant grow stronger even though it faced more challenges?"
The grandfather smiled and explained,
"The indoor plant was protected from all harm. But because of that, it didn't have the chance to grow deep roots or strengthen its stem. Meanwhile, the outdoor plant faced wind and rain, which made it tougher and more resilient."
The story of the two saplings is not just a simple lesson in botany. It reflects the human journey profoundly. Life's difficulties are like storms that help us grow stronger. They are invaluable lessons that develop our ability to face challenges, build self-confidence, and cultivate resilience. When we look at successful people in the world, it becomes evident that their achievements are often the result of facing and overcoming obstacles. Consider the story of Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple. When he was young, Jobs was fired from the very company he had founded. This failure devastated him, but instead of giving up, he used that time to innovate and learn. Jobs went on to establish Next and acquire Pixar, which later produced iconic animated films like Toy Story. Eventually, he returned to Apple and led the company to become one of the largest technology corporations in the world. If it weren't for those challenges, Steve Jobs might not have become the legend he is today. Another example is Malala Yousafzai, the young girl who was shot for advocating for girls' right to education. After surviving this life-threatening ordeal, Malala didn't give up. Instead, she continued her campaign for education and became the youngest ever Nobel Peace Prize laureate. Her story demonstrates that pain and adversity can become sources of immense strength when met with courage and determination. The story of the two saplings, along with these real-life examples, reminds us not to fear difficulties. Instead, we should view them as opportunities to learn and grow. Imagine yourself as the outdoor plant. Every time you face a challenge, your roots grow deeper, and your trunk reaches higher. The storms of life don't break you, they make you stronger. Life is not always easy, but it is precisely these tough moments that serve as the foundation for future success. The key is to never give up, to keep striving, and to trust in your abilities. When we face difficulties, let's remember that each challenge brings a lesson and an opportunity for growth. No matter where you are or what you're doing, always maintain your determination and perseverance. For the journey through hardship will shape you into a better version of yourself. Share your story in the comments below. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more inspiring videos from Jenny Fifi channel. The challenges of today will be the foundation for tomorrow's success. Together, we will learn to grow strong and rise high like the outdoor tree.